Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've seen a screen like this. It's Max. I'm back after a long, long time since the Pokemon Sword GoLocke. Today, as you can probably guess, we'll be playing through another Pokemon game in the same style. I really liked playing through Sword in a GoLocke, and I was like, I kind of want to get back into it. Kind of want to do another GoLocke. So, what better game than the most recent release, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I'll specifically be playing through Violet. I'm just gonna pick like the default, like the one in the box, I guess. Obviously, we're gonna put Max our name, same thing we did last time. So if this is your first introduction to a GoLocke, it's a Nuzlocke rule set. Oh, change hairstyle. Really? From the beginning? I've already played through this game, but it's been a while. So, uh, anyway, while I'm doing this, I'll explain the rules. A GoLocke is a style of Nuzlocke that I came up with. Who knows if someone else did, but like, I didn't get the idea from anyone. Is what I'm trying to say. I I wanted to incorporate Pokemon Go functionality with Pokemon Home into the main series game. None of these are really that great. Um, and the way I thought of doing that was a Nuzlocke style run through of a Pokemon game, originally with Pokemon Sword, except every encounter you have, uh, you don't like in game you catch the Pokemon or whatever, but you don't actually get to keep the Pokemon you caught. I guess is honestly the best. And then my hair color is bright orange. I remember Scarlet was the best choice. Yeah, that works. So every time you have an encounter in the game, you got to catch the Pokemon. You can only catch the first one on every route, obviously, but you don't actually get to use that Pokemon. Instead, you then open Pokemon Go and catch the first encounter you see in Pokemon Go, and that's your encounter for the Nuzlocke. So I remember in my sword run through, I ended up using some weird Pokemon. I remember I had a Tangela at some point. It's been a while, so I don't really remember all of it. Uh, these are I don't really know. I mean that I guess. Eyes are kind of green. Um, Eyelashes. Man, this character customizer is huge. I forgot about this. Honestly, I'll probably just go with the. Yeah, that's fine. Um, Eyelashes. We'll do the same as the hair. Um, it leads you to. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. It makes you like end up using a lot of Pokemon you wouldn't otherwise use, like I said. And then there's also the situation where like, since they're not technically your Pokemon, you might have some issues with them obeying you, which sounds like it can be annoying. But honestly, it ended up being pretty fun. Like, it was only really an issue early on. We got quite a few deaths, if I remember correctly. Your mouth. Uh, they're all so like such a big character customization screen. It's like so overwhelming. Just one's fine, honestly. No color's fine. I'm alright. And then put on some freckles. Why not? That all looks good. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna be getting our starter probably pretty soon, but if you're paid attention to the rules I just went over, that starter's kind of means nothing. As soon as we're able to connect to Pokemon Go, we're gonna trade in our starter for the first encounter I see. Where I am right now, I have no clue what it's gonna be. It could be some lame like Rattata. I don't even think you transfer Rattata into Scarlet and Violet. I should clarify. You can only transfer in so many Pokemon. So it's not necessarily my first encounter Go, it's the first encounter I see that can actually transfer in. Enrollment application for Uva Academy. Enrollment complete. I'm going to be turning off autosave just because autosave's a bit like funky. I've heard people have had issues with their save files getting corrupted, and I don't really know what that is in relation to. But on my main save file, I have autosave off, and my main save file is still there. So I'm really excited to play through this game. A few rules I should clarify for this game, since open world, is I'm actually not going to do every area I get a new Pokemon. I'm going to try to do something a little different. Every gym badge, once before and once after I get the gym badge, I'm allowed to catch a Pokemon from that general area. So since the areas are kind of weird in this, like I know there's specific different like you walk in an area and it tells you you're there, but since it's so like odd in this game, I'm going to be doing the GoLocke that way. Hopefully that's, considered, I guess, legit. But I think it's a more easy way. I won't have to keep track of as much. Just every gym badge before I do it, or not gym badges necessarily, just type badge, I guess, because there's multiple ways to get badges. Uh, I'm going to be encountering a new Pokemon, catching it, hopefully, and then transferring it for a Pokemon in Pokemon Go. No duplicates. I will set that right now. Um, this time, I'm gonna do some things differently from the sword lock. I was able to beat the sword lock, not super easily, but moderately easily. Like I beat it. So I'm gonna try to do some things differently. Like for example, I'm not allowed to use not held items. I'm allowed to use held items. I'm not allowed to use like potions in battle. I'm not allowed to use items in battle other than like Pokeballs. Going over this little intro cutscene, they're kind of just, welcome to the world of Pokemon. Same thing you hear all the time. Humans coexisting with Pokemon, showing some cute new Pokemon. Um, Other than that, not really much. Uh, just the new no in battle items rule, I guess. I'm gonna be nicknaming all my Pokemon. Of course, one of the number one rules of a Nuzlocke is just that you get attached to them, so that if they go down and fight, it hurts a little bit more. I'm really hoping at the start we get like a good Pokemon, not like some, I don't know. Around where I live, there's a lot of just like, your Pick-a-Pecks, your Swablu's. Uh, I'm excited because the longer this Nuzlocke takes me, I'll be getting new events in Pokemon Go, so I'll be getting some weird new encounters. Got Maridon flying through the air. There we go. Welcome to the Pokemon Violet GoLocke. It's been a while, but excited to be back. I've explored Paldea quite a bit in my free time. Obviously, this game is pushing a little past 6 months now. No, closer to, wow, actually like 7, 8. But I've only actually played through the entire game once, so I wouldn't say I'm too like accustomed with Paldea. I know where a lot of Pokemon are. I know, important battles kinda, but I'm hoping getting this started early on before I've had a chance to replay the game will make it a little bit more difficult with that and the no in battle items. So that Maridon face plants into the ocean, start to any Pokemon adventure begins in the best of ways. Pretty early on in this game, you get your starter Pokemon. I believe pretty shortly after you can transfer him into Go. I think the first time I can access a PC is the first time I can do that, so probably Pokemon Center is when I can do that for the first time. Checking out our enrollment stuff. Such a nice little scene. This desk is so bright and vibrant. Great music. It's such like a calm like. Let me mess with some settings actually real quick. As you can see, I've already got the DLC for this game pre-ordered. I don't know if I'll be doing that in the Nuzlocke, but moment they announced it, of course, show nicknames, obviously. Skip cutscenes off. Yeah, this is all good. Help link functions. Choose oh, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Everything else looks good. Yep. Okay, save the settings. Text speed fast is like a necessity for playing Pokemon if you're reading competent, I'll say. Like you're able to read moderately fast. Everything else, it just feels so slow. We'll Squabbit. Let's go see what he's looking at. As we slowly walk over here. Don't quite have the ability to run yet. It's a little... The walk is a little... I've never noticed how funny the walk animation looks in this game. Ooh, our first little frame rate drop. Hopefully one of very few, but, I've played through this game, so I know that that's not necessarily true. It's the first day at your new school, after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Maybe that's the very thing you're waiting for, Max. Get the door, would you? Yeah, whatever you say. Man, I don't remember how long it is till you get, like, the running shoes equivalent in this game. Probably just the ability to run. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Max, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of UA Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire Academy, including any failure on its part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Thank you. Goodness, you really needn't. That's such a. I felt weird saying. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Max, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you go back to your room and finish getting ready for school? And leave your bag and your hat as well. Notice that sin on the edge of the bed. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must show me for a cuppa this way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? I've heard theories that you're like the protagonist in this game, like the character I'm playing as, and obviously the mom, come from Galar. Saying a cuppa kind of, I believe that's like a British-esque thing, and obviously having a squabbit, I think they're native to Paldea, but they're very native to Galar. Oh, look, yeah, look at this. The Krogunk. I guess the Krogunk's a little whatever, but check it out in the room. There's the OLED. Actually, I am playing on a Switch OLED. It's not this one. It's actually the Scarlet and Violet edition. Moment that released, I was like, oh, like I've been wanting to upgrade to an OLED for a while, and that was like my excuse. Grab our bag and hat, throw that on. Ready for our first day at school, of course. It looks so drowsy. I really picked the eyes that are like begging for sleep. Yeah, and tell me how to pause the game as if I haven't already messed with all the options. These little stickers up here I noticed that were put on the bag, they're also kind of Galar. Like, I think Drifloon, I'm pretty sure Drifloon isn't Galar, and then obviously the Tenna line and Applin line are Galar introduced. They're first introduced in those games. So, maybe we are from Galar, who knows? Head over back to the professor, maybe or director, I should say. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Master Max, a most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Like the little substitute doll sitting on the shelf. I didn't notice that my first time playing through. Let's head on out. Our slow, like, meandering walk. Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. Here we are, the most important decision in any Pokemon trainer's journey, except ours, where this is basically meaningless. We provide each student entering their academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the Grass Cat Pokemon. Fuecoco, the Fire Croc Pokemon. And Quaxley, the Duckling Pokemon. Out of these three, my go-to in my own playthrough was Sprigatito. I'm a grass type guy. It's my go-to type for most situations. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Max, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me until we meet again, or until next we meet. Whatever. Same thing. Means the same thing. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going off on your own. The Rotom phone. Latest model of smartphone. A Pokemon called Rotom lives in it. It can be used to run all sorts of handy apps. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map by pressing the Y button. Help keep you from getting lost. Take good care of your new gadget, okay? Now off you go. Have fun. Rotom phone is back from Galar. Who knows if we got it from there. Most trainers in this, I think, have one. House down the way, just in this direction. Can I really not run? That's insane. I don't remember the beginning of this game being this slow. I did play it a while ago, but little fletchling flying off the sign there. Got my little buddies. How sad that one of them is going to get picked and then shoved in a box for the rest of their life. But it's the way it must be. Man, this is a quite they really want you to take in your surroundings, huh? Oh, there we go. Just a random little kick it into running, I guess. Would have liked that a little sooner, but let's head on down here. This first episode is basically just going to be a run to get to our starter as quickly as possible, and then hopefully discover what our actual starter is for this GoLocke. I'm really, really hoping it's something good. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll get like a starter-esque, maybe I'll even just get a starter Pokemon. That'd be kind of sick. Actually taking a little bird bath. His little water pompadour thing. Sprigatito just, you know, checking out the flowers. Is Sprigatito made of flower, or is the flower made of Sprigatito? Fuecoco. There's, people say it all the time, and it's one of the most overused things, but there sincerely is not a thought in Fuecoco's head. Like, that is the most thoughtless, just like, he is present, and that is all Pokemon. Are you these three's trainer? Not quite. I'm gonna be kinda one of their trainers, but only kinda. Not quite. Master Max has yet to make his choice, you see. I do wonder which of them he'll choose as his first Pokemon. And Fuecoco, a little snack. Yeah, Quaxly's telling him to put it down. He's like, come on, dude, chill. We're trying to make a good impression. Just, for whatever's sake, I'm probably going to end up picking Sprigatito here. Wait, now, so we haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Doctor. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Max. He'll be attending as of today. So you're the kid who moved up in the road, or moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Want to be friends? I'm alright. I got some Pokemon. What's wrong? Did I scare you off? Maybe I came on a little strong. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion rank trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. I don't even have a Pokemon yet. Easy now. You two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. Get to know one another better, of course. We're going to be neighbors and classmates? Nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. True, true. And you will never see this Sprigatito ever again. He will go into Pokemon Box Purgatory, and I will be getting some new little buddy. But for now, I guess Sprigatito, you can fill the void. There he is. That's Sprigatito, a grass type Pokemon. I totally couldn't tell, like the little grass cat Pokemon was a grass type. Yeah. Pick him up, he'll run with the crew for a little bit. Like maybe half an hour, I don't know. However long it takes to get to a Pokemon Center and dump him for something probably worse. But sitting on the shoulder like a little homie. Kind of levitating on the shoulder a little. There he goes. Man, this cutscene's making me feel bad for talking about leaving him behind, but those are the rules, Sprigatito. Maybe in some other save file I'll transfer you in so you can you know have a nice little battling life, I guess. Yeah. He will only see the outside of that Pokeball a few more times. Max, can't believe you actually chose Sprigatito. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. What does that mean? Like, how do you look at a Pokemon and a person you just met and say you're the best combination? Like, all she knows about me is that I don't want to be her friend. Did Sprigatito also like really dislike her? If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Max here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. So she's getting her own little buddy too. He's probably actually gonna see the field, so this little Quaxly gets some exposure. Chosen our Pokemon we have to battle. We'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Miss Simone is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling, but I do hope you'll join her for battle. It'll help you get to know your own Pokemon as well. All right, now we can move. We got our little buddy, our Sprigatito. We can throw him out. Follows around. He's gonna stay in the ball for a bit though. A little potion. Head down here and battle Nimona. I don't think there's a way that I can access my PC before I fight her, so gonna have to do this with the little Sprigatito. But so be it. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. It's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So you ready to battle me, Max? Sure. Let's get this over with. Perfecto, I'm so excited. For this battle, I think I'll use, let me guess, the Quaxley? I mean, if she wasn't going to use the Quaxley, it's a bit unfair. A little Fuecoco. Okay, I'm starting to like Fuecoco just by how he's just chilling with the professor or director. So she was gonna fight me with her full on team. That's like not cool, Nimona. I'm gonna be so real with you. Like I want to be your friend even less now. Nice battle theme, though. I'll tell you what, Nimona's battle theme is probably one of my favorites in this entire game. There we go, Quaxley. Okay, Sprigatito. This is probably your only fight in your sad little existence. Make it so worth it. Make this Quaxley regret fixing his little hairdo this morning. Should be pretty easy. We have the type advantage, and we have a grass type move right off the bat. So hit him with a Leaf Edge. You must have been studying up. Smart move. Grass is strong against water. Yep. This is Pound. I think Pound probably is his best bet here. I don't know what his status move is, but maybe no. He's just got like hope for crits. Okay, Growl was that lower attack. I think one more Leaf Edge still should be enough to take it out, so it's not a big deal. It's Here we go. And there goes Quaxley. We'll level up, but again, it doesn't really matter. There we go. He's meowing. Or screaming, and whatever cats do. Grass cats, regular cats, I guess, just make, meow. But I wonder if, like, obviously we get the weird little noises that the Pokemon make. But I wonder if, like, in universe they make actual animal noises, or if that's the actual noise they make. Master Max and Sprigatito are surely rarely already from the last battle. Yeah, I don't want to fight again. Please let me go get my actual starter. I'm so looking forward to this. I'm really sorry, Max. Same here, Sprigatito, too. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. This Sprigatito, you could have like destroyed him, and it's whatever. He's not even like my little buddy yet. I don't know if he'll ever be. I feel so horrible saying this because he's such a cute Pokemon, but realistically, it really doesn't matter that we have him because he's not technically ours. Pokedex app on a Rotom phone. That's nice. But it's just we unfortunately won't be catching many Pokemon. We got our little Nuzlocke rules, but. Talking about how meeting new Pokemon's a great thing to do. Yeah, I've met like thousands. More Pokemon you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you'll both work hard towards the goal of completing your own Pokedexes. Now, Miss Simona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Could I depend on you to see Master Max to the Academy? You'll be doing me quite the favor. Of course, leave it to me, and I'll leave him in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Wah. That's true. He's speaking words of wisdom. Take that to heart. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokedex along with all my battling. Alright, speaking of Pokedexes, Max, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the Academy. Come with me. Dude, if she teaches me how to catch a Pokemon, I'm gonna go ballistic. I've caught so many. I'm like a veteran trainer at this point. I can't even look at my Pokemon yet. Auto heal is such a useful feature in this game. I use it so much in my. Oh, can I reach my box? Oh, I think we might be able to get our actual starter at this point. I'm gonna look into that real quick. I'm gonna see if we can, or if this is just like a little tease. So I will be right back. And we're back. I did some looking around to see if I could Pokemon home in our actual starter, and luckily I was able to. Uh, so he's in the next box over. So our actual starter, our quote unquote Sprigatito, is 3, 2, 1. A Mankey, a level 13 Mankey. He's definitely a little stronger than our Sprigatito. I sent him in with just the default moveset. See, he's caught on Pokemon Go there. He's got Covet, Fury Swipe, Slow Kick, and Seismic Toss, some pretty good moves. Vital Spirit, I'm just now noticing, his nature is modest, which is, I want to say, probably the worst nature you would ever want on a Mankey. Um, that's horrible start. Mankey actually is pretty good in this generation. I'm not going to quite spoil why. Hopefully we can get there. Although I'll tell you what, modest Mankey, it's not a great start. Of course, we're going to nickname him. Uh, Mankey. I'll call him like, I don't know. I'll call him like, uh, how about Mike? Mike the Mankey, Mike the modest Mankey going for 3 M's. That's totally, I'm down with that. I actually, to get Mike, our new starter Pokemon, I had to, I opened Pokemon Go and it was like, okay, I'm just gonna catch the first thing I see. And the first things I saw were a Ducklet and a Buneary, two Pokemon that are not in Scarlet and Violet. So I was like, okay, that's fine. Like I'll just use my daily incense or whatever. I had already used that today. I had to actually get up and leave and go for like a quick little walk. It wasn't long. I'm not gonna draw it out, but it was definitely like considerable to find any Pokemon that I could transfer in. There was a Snubble I passed, can't transfer that in. Like there was so much I saw, and I was like, man, none of these Pokemon work in this game. At least till DLC comes out, maybe they'll get added. So who knows? Maybe by the time this video comes out, probably not. I'm planning to put it up pretty soon, but maybe you'll be able to transfer in all those Pokemon, and I'll look like an idiot saying this. But so we got Mike the Mankey again. Get some money. Got a sandwich. Uh, maybe feed that to Mike. Get him pretty angry for our next fight, so we can do some good damage. He's got, again, okay moves. Nothing great. Modest nature is horrible on a Mankey. That is, like, definitely, I want to say, the worst nature you could ever get. Mankey is a physical attacker by far. I can't even think of special moves he learns or why you'd want to run a special Mankey, but let's head on over. Catch us how to teach some wild Pokemon, as if I guess we technically haven't caught a wild Pokemon since all we got is this Mankey. If I do remember correctly, though, up here we are going to get another encounter. This I will count as our first before Gym 1 encounter. So after this will be the team we have to fight our first badge with, whatever that badge may be. So hopefully it's alright. Hopefully it's not like another bad nature Pokemon. Right now, natures don't have too big of a play, but as that Mankey grows, he will definitely, be worse off than another Mankey. Basically, any other nature. A modest boosts a special attack, like I said, and Mankey is not a special attacker. It also lowers attack, which is what you'd want high on a Mankey. Look at that. She already recognized I got Mike. Gonna give me one of those, or oh, nice. Okay, I was kind of 5. You like really? I mean, whatever. Oh, little buddy, little Lechonk. I gotta be honest. Everyone was super excited about Lechonk, and I like Lechonk. Like he's a cool Pokemon. He's got a pretty good design, but like, I guess the hype behind him was like the hype people would have for Bidoof, where they were like, "Oh, this Pokemon is like the best." I'm not gonna attack him. We're level 13. He's level 3. I'm just going to throw a Pokeball. I guess there's the quick button to that now. Okay. Catch this Lechonk. Hopefully he's worth something, like Pokemon Go wise. Like hopefully we get something good. I should have said. Probably gonna have to go on another walk though. I didn't really consider the fact that I was going to be catching another Pokemon right around the corner. Mike got 13 experience. Our modest Mankey. Rest of Lechonk to Pokedex. Now nickname doesn't matter. This little Pokedex thing they do in this game, I guess like library, is pretty cool, but like it's also like really laggy most of the time. Give me some more. Nice, more Pokeballs. That's nice. You can never have too many of those, especially in Nuzlocke, where like not catching a Pokemon is actually a big deal. Go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. No, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to open Pokemon Go and catch something there. Probably way easier than catching anything here. Pokemon you see wandering around tall grass and everywhere wild Pokemon, run into them, you can catch them. You can throw a Pokeball at them, yep. Okay, so let's grab our Mankey, put him in box 32, and our next encounter that will be replacing this Lechonk is it's a Swablu. I guess a little throwback to our sword GoLocke. I can't really remember much about the Swablu from that one, but hopefully this Swablu is good. Terra type flying, that's alright. Looks like a neutral nature, yeah, docile, no boosts, no subtractions. Pokemon status conditions are cured when it switches out. Natural cure is not horrible. Its moves are actually pretty good. Fairy move this early on is nice. We'll be putting him in the party. Getting started with a Swablu and a Mankey is a pretty good start. Unfortunately, the Mankey's the way it is. But change nickname. What you could call the Swablu. Like, I don't know. How about, I think as a kid, I always used to call my Swablu Azul. Uh, I don't know if I can't remember if I remembered the name of the Altaria and the sword Glock that I don't remember if it made it to the end. I think it did though. I would name this after it, but unfortunately, not quite sure. But Mankey and Swablu is not a bad team. Like that's a great way to start. The Swablu is only level 9, but that's better than like most things are right now. So that being said, however, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to call it here for today's episode. I'll be back with more very soon. This will be our team up until at least the first badge, which is a bit away, but see what happens. Hopefully we can get there with this. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.